Fiji, man. What's good, bro?
Good, good. You know, just been doing my thing.
For real, man. It's been a minute since I had you, on the show, on the last show. You know what I mean?
I think it's been like 2 years now.
Yeah, like 2 and a bit years, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. How things been, man?
Since then, a bunch of stuff's been happening. You know what I mean?
For real.
Some music.
Yeah.
Working on stuff behind the scenes plays.
Okay.
You know, NSMM Organics.
Okay.
It's another major thing going on. You guys are definitely gonna hear about it in 2020.
Mm.
But yeah.
True that, man. Yeah, tell me a little bit more about the organic things, bro.
It's basically a premium cannabis company. So I don't know if you heard about like Astro Pink and all them companies.
Yeah.
They have the gas. Not gonna deny them. All rights to them and like respect to their cannabis and all that.
Yeah.
NSMM startup company. We also have the Loud, the gas pack. So that's definitely the brand to look out for.
For real, bro. Yo, so let's just jump right into this, man. Like, right now, obviously, like you're an artist right now, and you know, right now in Toronto, the city's fucking hot, bro.
Bro, it's crazy right now.
Like, you know what I mean? A lot of artists have been losing their lives. Obviously, Bully is a big one that you know, like
R.I.P. Bully fam, and it's crazy because when he passed, it was 1 year after my manager R.I.P. Caddy, you know, long live Caddy. After he passed, it was exactly 1 year after that Bully dropped.
For real,
I didn't
bro.
have like a close relationship with him or anything. Like I only met him once, I think. But I was definitely supporting what he was doing. I had a lot of respect for his talent and stuff. And it's a shame he's gone.
Yeah, no, it is, man. It's kind of crazy, like the shit that's been going on, and especially in the hip hop scene too, right? Like a lot of artists been, you know, whatever, the politics and all that stuff. But
crazy. Like definitely, once you become an artist, the moment you step into a booth and shit, like I get. You've been surrounded by a certain environment and you're used to certain things around you. Yeah. But when you step into a booth and you actually start making an impact and you start making noise, people should understand that you're doing better, right? You're trying to do something different. You're not out here like the same repetitive cycle that everyone's stuck in. You're trying to do something different, break out of it. And it's just a shame that people are putting targets on their backs by trying to do it, right? They're getting out into the spotlight, and it's just people are getting jealous, envious. It's just crazy. Evil eyes out there, man.
Yeah, no, I agree, man. I agree. But what about like the music side of things? You think the music can bring people together, like bring everybody together?
Music can definitely bring together, bring people together. Because I seen a few, like look at Downfall, right? Yeah. Bunch of people from a bunch of different ends came together to make a track. That was like an amazing thing to see. Stuff like that we should see more of. Like I get everyone has pride in where they came from in their blocks and stuff, but when you're in the music industry, it's different. You guys are trying to do something bigger than your own area. You're trying to do better for your hood. You know what I mean? Yeah. You're not trying to do the same repetitive cycle. Yeah. So it's just a shame that people can't see the bigger picture. But musically, I've been seeing so much talent coming out of Toronto. Yeah. A lot of big names. Like big shout out to French. Houdini. Benji. A bunch of people. Yeah.
What do you think about Drake though, man? Because it looks like Drake, you know, like based off that last song you dropped, War, bigging up a lot of Toronto people, like, you know, a lot
definitely
of Chroma's references and
Chroma's bar, that was funny.
Yeah, that was you know what I mean? Are you stupid? Are you dumb? You know.
That was funny, but and that just goes to show that Drake does support the Toronto scene. Maybe he might not like shout out the people you would want him to. Yeah. But regardless, he does support certain people from our city, so I can give him respect for that. I thought that whole chair girl thing was blown out of proportion. People took that way too serious. It wasn't as serious as people made it to be. Yeah. But. Yeah,
if you were Drake, would you take her out of the video, or would you be like, "Yo"?
I honestly wouldn't care. I'd be like, if you're mad, you're mad. Yeah, that's just on you. Like, I don't pick my extras. You think I'm there like picking out every single individual in my music video? Nah, she ended up there. She must have done something to end up there.
Right. Yeah, I saw a meme. I saw a meme going around. I saw a meme going around. It's just like I can't remember. Was it Arthur or something like that? And the man's just there in the bedroom, and the man's just there.
I'm still taking you out of the video.
Yeah. She's just there on the bed, like looking all sad. That was hilarious, man. But speaking of like all the Toronto pages and stuff, like, what's your thoughts on all those pages, man? Like, there's a lot of pages out there, like Straight Out of the Six, you know, real like Toronto news,
media pages.
Yeah, the media pages, man.
Definitely shout out to Six Wars. They stay showing love. Keep Six Lives.
Yeah, Keep Six Lives. Yeah,
they're a big one. We Love Hip Hop.
Yeah, big up We Love Hip Hop, man.
Like a lot of people trying to do some big stuff for their pages. They're trying to expand, working with various artists. I seen Rich Noir actually is doing some stuff.
Yeah, Rich Noir is doing a lot of good interviews, man.
Yes,
like
I seen
a lot of good interviews, man.
I seen it.
Big up Rich Noir.
I'm happy with what he's doing, and it's very professional too. The way he's looking out.
Yeah, man. You know, he came in and just kind of just, you know, took that lane, man. Like, you know what I mean, which is great, man. Like,
definitely.
Yeah.
But one thing I would say though is like I feel like the amount of Toronto content music wise, that 6ixBuzz and like the bigger pages post has really gone down. It's more so about entertainment than music. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it's more about like, I guess, the masses per se, instead of going
when you
into
got
like
a certain amount of followers, you got to appeal to more people.
Exactly, man. 100%. Exactly, bro. Like that's this, that's the name of the game, bro. But we'll talk about Toronto again. Like, how can we like unify the city though, bro? Like, there's a lot of, like we were saying before, obviously there's a lot of things going on, but what would it look like?
I don't know about unify the city, but just my personal thing to just keep out of it. I just don't like pay attention to certain things. I just do what I'm doing, stay in my lane, and just not get involved in certain things, right?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, that's easier said than done for certain people out there.
No, for sure.
Like, some people are in a situation where it's not that simple for them, right?
Yeah.
But the moment you hop in a booth, release a song, you are a public figure.
Yeah.
You're a face out there now. And if you definitely have some traction in that and make noise, now you're elevated. You're like a tier above a amateur rapper, I would say, right?
Yeah.
So when you hit that point, you should definitely just focus on moving forward, not be doing the same shit you're doing over and over and over again.
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah, no, I agree, man. I agree. But then again, it's kind of like you're saying, yeah, you have that track and you're going up and up. But then, like, what's the next move from there, though? Like, you know what I mean? What's the next? I feel like, because I feel like in order to have a proper scene, there has to be like a kind of like a ladder to success, right? So basically, like, like you can do shows where you can make money, you can go travel and make money. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like the infrastructure is not really there.
Toronto, what you just said right now, shows, right? Shows, like, artists could be making noise, but to get booked in their own city, it's definitely an issue. They'll have a show booked and it'll get canceled. The hip hop police stay watching, whatever the case is, right?
Yeah.
Or certain threats get made or certain issues happen, and the venue owner is like, no, I don't want to host this person anymore.
Exactly.
So that's a big setback for artists in the city. Other than that, it's just them staying focused, right? Just keep releasing good music. Eventually, once you hit that international level where you can start traveling and going to LA and stuff like that, I definitely think you should leave the streets behind. Like, the day-to-day stuff, you should either be in the booth or be in, like, doing a photo shoot or shooting a video or doing something related to your art.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you're past the stuff you used to be doing.
Yeah. But like you're saying, I guess, walking that line might be hard for certain artists to
100%. It's like, for me, it's simpler said than done, right?
Yeah.
I'm more focusing on the music. I have like
cannabis. Yeah, you have different
I do
lines.
certain things,
yeah,
but I know how to stay out of the spotlight in certain situations. I know how to stay out of trouble and avoid certain situations, right?
Yeah, yeah. So, talk to me about your new music, man. You have a song called Flexin'.
Ethan the power, that shit turned to 7. Niggas owe you money, you collect it or end them. A dot on his head like the end of a sentence. Better keep it on you, cause these niggas moving reckless. Rather end up dead or end up with a sentence.
Yeah, I just dropped that on the 24th.
Yeah.
The reason I dropped on the 24th was, like I said, R.I.P. Caddy, he passed 1 year. So I definitely want to drop something just on the day that he passed. That track's at 2.2K right now.
Yeah.
So I think I just dropped it a few days ago. Everybody go check that out. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow my Instagram too. But I got a bunch of, that's just to end the year off. I have like 2 videos in the vault right now. I have one that I have to finish shooting, actually. And I have a bunch of tracks that are recorded and just ready. So like I said, 2020, a lot of stuff's going to happen. It's just been a lot of prep work up until now.
Yeah.
Behind the scenes work. But when 2020 hits, you'll see the fruits of my labor.
Okay. So that song's more like it's up tempo and thing too. Like almost like a dance hall type of.
Like an Afrobeat
type of thing. Is that the lane that you're going to be like more up tempo stuff? Like more like.
See, that's the thing though. Musically, I don't even want to be stuck in one lane.
Yeah.
I can hear a beat, or if I get an artist that's completely different from what I'm usually doing, if they hit me with the track and said, "Yo, I have an open verse," I could definitely make a sound to adapt, right?
Yeah.
I'm very open with my music and very open with how I represent myself. Like, I'll have an Afrobeat track, or I'll have like a trap song, or I'll have like a slow song. I'll definitely try to mix it up. And I'll actually have a new the next video I'm going to be dropping would be at the end of January. Slide for me.
Yeah.
And that's more of like a bouncy club track.
Okay.
So you'll definitely see a bunch of different genres from me. I'm never gonna be focused on one type of sound.
Yeah, I remember that from our last interview. You said that too, man. It's the exact same thing. It's like, like you're just gonna be jumping around, and you don't want to be
doing my thing.
Yeah, you don't want to be like classified as one thing. You want to be like a versatile.
Exactly.
So speaking of that, like the Toronto music scene right now is like the sound is like. It's kind of like at a unique place right now too, because I see a lot of people doing Afrobeats too. I see a lot of people doing like the drill stuff. What are your thoughts on that?
there's certain artists out there that I see that are trying to expand their sounds.
Yeah.
And they're trying to they're trying different things and trying to do different sounds and expand their music virtues and stuff.
Yeah.
But then there, at the same time, there's a lot of generic artists. There's a lot of artists that just sound the same, that the same repetitive flows, the same like rhyme scheme.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like cat, hat, bat. It's like certain shit like that.
Yeah.
But obviously, that's not everybody. There's certain artists that are just killing it. That are taking the Toronto sound and elevating it, and definitely taking it international, and it's like definitely showing the world that Toronto is more than just one thing, right? Drake did that, The Weeknd did that, a lot of artists did do that.
Yeah.
But we have now underground artists that are breaking through independently to add, which is amazing.
Yeah, which is huge.
Yeah,
which is huge, man. What about like a guy like Tory Lanez? What are your thoughts on like Tory Lanez? Like he kind of did that Chicks Tapes 5 and stuff. Like
Tory Lanez was smart with his music. Like I don't bump a lot of Tory Lanez music or a lot of all of his songs, but Tory Lanez was smart, especially when back in the day when he did certain samples from legendary like songs. Like, you knew where the samples were from the moment you heard them, and just taking those samples and coming up with the catchy hook, he came up with his sound. I would say, right, something that he could like call his own or whatever, and he took off from there. Did a few of those, and then. But even rapping too, he did a few rap battles. He kind of pulled a 6ix9ine, started some like beefs here and there. Said, "Yo, anybody challenge me, test my rapping abilities, etc."
Yeah, actually went after what's his name too, Royce the 5'9".
Yeah, and Joyner Lucas too.
Yeah. But I'm like, Royce is not the one, bro. You know what I mean? That guy can rap,
good.
Bro.
All respects to his talent, was like certain bears shouldn't be poked.
You know what I mean? Like Royce, you don't want to. Yeah, Royce he's that dude still, for real, bro. So what's coming up in 2020, bro? Like, what can the people expect? Like, I know you touched on it a little bit, but
like I said, January, at the end of January, I got music video Slide for Me dropping. I'm gonna have a mixtape dropping by mid-March if everything goes to plan. And I mean certain things. I'm hoping to fly out to Miami for Rolling Loud.
Okay, dope.
And then, like I said, the cannabis brand to look out for, NSMM Organics, man. We have half quarter jars, quarters, everything up.
Dope.
And we're definitely trying to make a name out here.
Dope, man. So talk to me about let's talk about the weed for a little bit, man. So like, what's your favorite strain right now? Like, what are you smoking on? Like, everyone's talking about. I don't know, like.
Essentially. Okay, you know what? Just smell this.
Okay. Smells good, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that smells good, man. Damn, it's sticky too.
That's all I meant.
Damn. Okay. Damn, bro.
So definitely the gas pack to look out for.
Okay, so what are your thoughts of, like, obviously right now that space is totally changing too, right? Like all the gummies are going to be legal in the new year, all that stuff, like edibles and all that shit. Like,
edibles are already legal.
Yeah.
But the bylaws on them are still being switched around and debated and stuff. Cause currently they're set at like some ridiculous numbers, like 10 milligrams per pack, and it's just ridiculous, right? They have to update their stuff.
Yeah.
And like I said, NSMM, if you check us out on Instagram, NSMM Organics, we have edibles, we have loud, exotic backwoods, anything you can really need.
For real.
You know what I mean? So just give us a follow. And going forward, though, the cannabis industry has been changing a lot over the last 3 years, right? Mm-hmm. So from back 4 years ago, I was working at dispensaries when they were getting rated, right? I used to manage a few, used to work at a few different ones. And it was just, it's actually amazing to see the progress Canada has done, because now they brought in the government weed. But it's really not doing anything. The black market has just increased, but we just don't have storefronts. You know what I mean? Now it's just more online brands, online like delivery services and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Right?
So talk to me about that, like on the government side of things, man. Like, cause how's their bud? Like, is it trash? Like, I never had it before. I never had it. I never tried it.
The government's bud. If you're lucky to get nugs, because some people get shaken, they'll order a half quarter or whatever, and they'll get shaken their butt. Which is crazy. But if you're lucky enough to get nugs, even when you do get it, it's like some outdoor grown garbage.
For real.
Definitely. So if you're actually a quality smoker, you should be.
You're not messing with the government thing.
No mids, no trips, none of that. It's just high grade. That's it.
For real, bro. We got to wrap it up. But like, anything else you want to tell the people before we wrap it up, man?
Just go check out Flexing, man. It's gonna be on all major platforms by the beginning of the new year. I got a lot of music coming out. Go follow my Instagram. And, yeah, just keep an eye out. Trust me, you'll see a lot of stuff happening.
Dope, man. Yo, respect for coming on and doing this with me, bro.
And one more thing. Yo, shout out to Kaiser. You know what it is.
Okay.
That's the brand to be rocking with. Everybody go check them out.
Okay.
That's the
yeah, see your boy here, too. You got the Kaiser. Okay.
That's the family brand. You got to go check it out.
Okay. So what's the Instagram for that?
There's Kaiser, and then there's Tony Kaiser.
Tony Kaiser. Okay.
So either one, go hit them up, and they got some exclusive drip, hoodies, jackets, T-shirts, a bunch of stuff.
Dope, man. Dope. All right, bro.